They tryna handle the wave, I can show them. I get my brothers paid like I owe them. Go crazy with a couple K's like I'm owed them. These haters in my face like I know them. Snakes all up in the grass till I'm on them. If they ain't in my clique, I don't bro 'em. My circle is tight knit like a song.
Champion! We remain here. It's your boy Jay Black, aka Black Man. Go ahead and subscribe to the Patreon too. Things are getting lit over there. I'm very active over there. Stuff is happening. It's making waves already. You've seen Av on DNA show. If I'm mistaken, I think Hollow said a few things too. But the boys are back in town yet again. The frequency has risen. We got Iron War in the building. Check my hand.
What's up with you, Black?
We got Mr. Shake the Building in the building.
How you doing? It's your boy Mark James, go.
We have Kai Dree Irvin. Kai Dree Irvin. You know what I'm saying?
Kai Dree Irvin is here.
So,
2 times in a row.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
This is like,
it's lit.
it's 2 weeks?
Yes.
Wow.
Twice in 2 weeks.
Wow. What's
Yes,
going
sir.
on here?
Yeah.
Hey, when the coach has got some important things to speak on,
It's
you know,
a lot going on.
we get
Yeah.
together.
We here.
I just had to start living my life like it's golden. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to
Y'all see the
Jill Scott.
background?
Shout out to Jill
It's
Scott.
gold up here.
Shout out to Jill
Philly.
Scott.
It's
That's
gold
all
up
it
here. You hear
was.
me?
That's all it was.
No, but
Kai Dree.
we had a compendium drop, which is pretty much, if you don't know, if you're not part of the process, it's pretty much asking a lot of the users that we have to pretty much go through every attribute and decide who is better at what. So the confusion that we have right now amongst the culture, and I put it on Twitter, is okay, performance between Av and Hollow. You've seen, I think Av had a 4 or 6. That does not mean Av is a 4 or a 6 in performance while Hollow the Don is a 90 something. That's not what it means.
Right.
If you ask 10 people, we had way more than 10 people by the way. If you ask 10 people and 9 people pick Hollow, he has 9 out of 10. So he has 90% and Av has 10%. That's all it was. For me, Av would be way higher and he'd be like over 70, probably even over 80 after what he did with shout out to Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Even chess. So he did a lot in terms of performance, but I think the longevity of Hollow the Don's career and what he's been able to do since Gnome 1 to now, I think this is why he has the notch in performance. So that explains it though, but what's your reaction to it? And should I read it to you guys again before you start? How y'all want to do it?
Shout out to Mark for.
I mean, I have it up here.
Oh, there you go. He got it.
That's why you gotta sit next to Mark, man. You gotta know who to sit next to in class.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know, me and Anwar gotta sit next to a college student each.
Right.
Okay.
They fully prep. We prep, but they prep.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So we'll go overall, like, what do we think?
So
Yeah, overall, anything. Your reaction to it.
Mark?
A couple things stood out to me. I mean, the 94-6 on performance was a little crazy.
Yeah.
But then I did see Av talk about on DNA show that he was kind of confused about it, and Hollow doesn't really have performance, and named some quotables and some high performances. So I had to do my homework. You know,
talk
do my
stuff
due
down.
diligence. You
It's
know,
like it creates dialogue. So I like it. That's what it's about.
I definitely don't think you're 6 out of 100
Yeah.
to any battle rapper, in terms of performance. But you can run down Clip's first round with Hollow. You can run down Lux's battle with the Sean Kemp style. That was performance.
Yeah.
Even way back in the Ilmac battle when he said compare Gary Coleman to Hulk Hogan,
Yeah,
rip your shirt
yeah,
off.
sure.
This is all performance, you know? So, I mean, quotables, you had the timeout in Michigan, you had the UPS don't rush your delivery upon many more.
Backstroking versus
Backstroke, perfect example with Pat Stay. It's performance as well. So, I mean, don't count out Hollow with performance and things of that nature.
So real fast in the chat, as we go through this process, there's always why y'all doing this, why y'all doing this. Then answer yourself. Who do you have in performance category? Pick a side. You can't say 70% and both had like 80. No, you gotta pick a side. Do you have Hollow or do you have Av? Go ahead, continue.
I would say even rapping ability. I mean, you can argue it. I mean, 61-39. That's not that huge of a discrepancy. It's like 10% or 11% each way. But that could be preference too. Really. I mean, it depends what kind of style you're kind of more conducive to hearing and liking. And what sticks out to you? The creativity and content I thought was a big discrepancy, I guess. But
Yeah,
feel about that.
it's how you see creativity. Like, I feel like
one thing I did. Let me just get one thing off because I was listening to the Spaces yesterday.
Okay.
Somebody mentioned something about structure and how Av has should be way up in structure, but then he said something we don't remember anything he says until you get to the punch. Somebody said that.
So the same person said that?
Same person said that, yeah.
Right.
So I was like,
That's both sides of the coin.
How is that structured?
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, that's literally the opposite. Of
Yeah,
structure.
so that was the only thing I wanted to
hearing
speak
that
on.
part. I actually think Hollow's structure is better than that.
I mean, he did win in
He
structure.
won, yeah,
Won in structure,
70-30.
70 to 30.
70 to 30. Oh, okay.
But
'Cause it was a lot of back and because I was in the space, so it was a lot of back and forth banter on
Right.
a lot of these topics. So
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to really speak on it without context of the
Yeah.
space. You know what I'm saying? So
What stood out to me again was the performance. That's one. I think the tailored stood out a little bit too, because tailored means direct. You tailor to the opposition and being direct. I feel like Av definitely progressed in that regard.
Okay.
So the severity and difference right there was kind of heavy. Impact stood out to me too. I think Av is very impactful.
Av
Like-
versus Rum Nitty.
Av versus, I mean,
That
do-
battle itself is impactful.
So
Right.
what I'm saying is, do we count impact outside the ring? I mean, like previous battles, or impactful inside the ring? Like what happened? Do you say, okay, Rum Nitty versus Av is impactful because of what the battle was, or the things that he did to make the battle impactful, the bars that he lit, the haymakers that he did? Av versus Danny, he had impactful moments. I'm thinking haymakers, room shakers. That's impact.
When I looked at the compendium, I looked at it as that individual. So it takes two people to make a classic battle.
Yeah.
But in this case, you're just looking at Av, regardless of who the opponent was.
Yeah.
Same thing with Hollow. Both of them have crazy, you know what I mean, classic battles that you can go back and rewatch. But I don't think the impact of, not hypothetically, but just for argument's sake, Clips and Hollow. Like that battle itself was a crazy battle, but you think about it, that might have been the start of the decline when we got to Clips, because of that hollow bar of you just a candy wrapper with 4 bars. The way
That
he
was
broke
impact,
that,
yeah.
right, and that was 100% hollow. So I looked at it as the individuals. The main thing to me that stood out was the thing that unfortunately, it was the first time. So, you'll have to work on it, but it's the fact
What I
that
gotta work on?
the way the story that the numbers tell,
Yeah.
it's not an accurate representation of what we received.
Yeah.
People had to vote Av or Hollow. They didn't get to pick, all right, what is Av's number on creativity from 1 to 10? What is Hollow's number on creativity from 1 to 10?
Okay.
Because if Hollow gets a 9 and Av gets an 8,
My boss is talking to me. You see, like
I'm just-
he's,
no.
he's giving me an evaluation.
No,
You gotta fix this.
listen, this was
A real live
addressed.
on-air
this?
evaluation.
This was addressed in
I'm
the
getting
space.
aired out. Damn.
This was
What I
addressed
do,
in the
y'all?
space.
I'm getting canceled. Oh my God, I messed up, man.
I'm just saying, it was already addressed. But when you look at these really, really lopsided numbers, performance,
Yeah.
Av is not a 6 out of 100.
Yes.
But 94% of the survey responses picked Hollow.
Can I
So
interject
6%,
real quick?
yeah.
Isn't this kind of like a head-to-head battle comparison, though?
Yeah, it is.
It is, but the thing is, so what is Av? So Mark, scale of 1 to 10, what is Hollow's performance rating? Whatever number you want. 9.
Nine.
All right. Scale of 1 to 10, what is Av's performance rating?
7.
All right. So this should be 90 to 70, as opposed to 94 to 6,
so
just for the
basically-
numbers itself.
So basically, you're saying like the numbers be an actual rating rather than
Right. Rather than a
against-
percentage of the results.
So what we're gonna do?
Okay.
Now we are actually shots out the iron way. He's saying what was being said.
I was about to say, this was already
It was already said. So
Right.
don't try to kill me in the comments. And what he said is actually right. We kind of agreed to do something like this, but in a sense, it's lightening the blow.
Right. Right. Because I can
So
see Av.
so you won't see
And it is
6
head-to-head still, though. I
It's
kind of
right.
understand it, but
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, too.
Right.
Yeah.
The-
In bigger picture-wise.
When you
yeah.
see that, if they let's do it this way. If they compare champion analysts, that way, it's just us.
Oh, you put that idea in there.
I'm just saying.
It's so
Scores all in the comments.
Right.
shit.
hey, the moment somebody loses and y'all act crazy,
Right.
they
But the thing
putting
is-
one of these out.
That's
If,
right.
if they said, okay, they put Jay Black against Mark, and let's just say Jay Black's Hollow and you're Av,
Got Mark 2-1.
but how would you do that? So what would Mark's rating be? 94%? And then that makes you a 4%. Like, you get what I mean? It's just The numbers themselves, unless you put that disclaimer out on literally every single one.
Yeah, I mean, in the Patreon, they understand it completely. But it's like when you put it on Twitter, it's like for everybody to just see,
Right.
they're not part of the Compendium process. Like, oh, what the hell is this?
Cause you know what
He's
happened.
a six.
They screenshot the picture,
Yeah.
no context. Hey, Ad, you see this?
Yeah.
Champion said, and it's like,
I thank goodness that Kenny was in the space
Right,
and
they
listening, so he's
Shout out Kenny.
like, yo, Ab, this was going on. Like,
Right.
first of all, out the gate, the top number 62 to 30, it was actually 63 to 37. People thought Ab was gonna win.
so why you put 62 to 38?
I mean, it was updated real fast. By the time I made the graphic, it was done. Yeah.
I think on the spaces, most people were kind of taking Av in a
Right.
head-to-head battle.
Right.
They really were.
So the number again, real fast for the guys in the chat. Actually, I think I can show you right now. Hold on. I think we have that set up where I can just show you one more time real fast. So here are the numbers right here. Boom. It says 62-38 champion gold, which means the winner. Like, who's the winner? 62% of the people thought Av would actually beat Hollow down in battle. However, checking the box, it says different. You got creativity, 15 to 85 in favor of Hollow. Crowd control, 28-72 in favor of Hollow. Impact, 19 to 81% in favor of Hollow. Structure, 30 to 70% in favor of Hollow. Being tailored, direct, 28 to 72 in favor of Hollow. 6 to 94 performance in favor of Hollow. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 before we can give Av a win in a category. Rapping ability, 61 to 39 in favor of Av. Bars, 76 to 24 in favor of Av. Time given versus time taken, evenly split. They both complete their rounds in a good amount of time.
Right.
So How the Don checks off more boxes, but I think the most important box, which kind of shows, is rapping ability in bars above everything else, ×2, ×3. Because y'all felt Av would win. So I think Kenny at least got that message, like, yo, it looks crazy, but they got you winning.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Just saying. And then
Which is wild, though.
It is wild. It is wild.
That really opens up a new lane of dialogue.
Oh, yeah.
Now you still
Right.
have Av winning if you.
Right, if you
look
say
at-
Hollow checks
if you
all
really
these boxes.
Check, exactly.
What?
And I'm interested to see it. I think Howard Don said he wants to battle. I screenshotted Av. He just goes read the screenshot real fast because they're back and forth. We try to come prepared today.
So that really goes to show you how important that second to last category is.
Yeah, bars.
Yeah.
Bars and
People
rapping
still
ability.
care
Bars
about
and-
that, you
bars
know?
and rapping ability.
Yeah.
Today is the 20th, right? So 10 days ago, 7/10/22, retweeted by Ultimate Rap League. So y'all paying attention.
Who?
Ultimate Rap League. The URL. To be honest, it ain't gotta be Summer Madness. Philly card coming up, right? URL TV. Set me a hollow up out there. He's already got his rounds done. LOL. Ha 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 ha. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Howard Don. He's on PSA Hip Hop multiple times saying, yo, I do a lot of things better than Av. What's up? Where's he at? So both parties want to battle. Set it up. Book it. I'm saying SM. Summer Madness.
I'm in for that. Or whatever a big card is.
Yeah, whatever's next. I mean, because Summer Madness, that's Summer Madness better than me. Hey, you gotta think Av has did what he did at multiple gnomes against Chess, against Arsenal. He hasn't been back.
What was it, in 2019 when he had
He
that
ain't
crazy
been back.
run? He was,
Yeah.
He ain't been back, so
That was
fix it.
across from Av in 2019 was a scary place to be.
Fix it.
It really
Yeah.
What was that? What year was that? Was that 19 when he went glue easy and then he had a
Yeah,
couple
the
other-
Swag,
so.
surfer, yeah, all that was
Yeah.
19.
He was
Yeah.
still able to go outside. That's how I remember.
Yeah.
Right.
I definitely think Av is worthy of a Summer Madness. And Howard Don is definitely. So
Oh, yeah.
I know a lot of this talk is kind of pro Av, but it just out the gate. We already saying Howard Don 2016 is one of the GOATs. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of makes sense. He is checking off all these boxes. And can he be Av? Possibly, yes.
You could definitely
Absolutely.
argue it. You
I
could
gotta
argue
think.
it.
I told him, I said, listen, you're not on thin nights because, again, your last two battles, before DNA, you had K-Shine and Rum Nitty.
What?
Those are the faces, most dangerous guys, and you arguably got past them both. And then you battle Geechee Gotti. Just saying, so something that you do disrupts the energy and makes you the winner. So he definitely could be that. It's definitely a possibility.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can Av be the Av versus Danny Myers against Howard Don?
So is Hollow undefeated versus EFB?
Oh boy,
Oh.
that's a whole new. Damn,
Is he?
I'm just a host.
General
I'm just a host. I
consensus
promise I'm
is
just a host.
He got Rum Nitty,
Oh boy.
and he beat Geechee.
You causing trouble now.
I'm asking the question.
I'm just a host. I don't know how.
I'm just saying.
I'm over here.
The general consensus was that Hollow beat Nitty, right?
Is Danny EFB?
It's Danny is the EFB.
Danny is here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was debatable.
Yeah, it was
I had
debatable.
Danny- I had Danny though.
I might
Sorry,
add
you
Danny,
can't-
Yeah,
you gotta- you gotta
and
shut that
was
down.
he EFB at that time? I'm just saying.
He was not. I don't think.
Nah, he definitely wasn't.
No,
he definitely
definitely
wasn't
not.
EFB.
We gotta check that. We gotta check that.
He definitely
Good
wasn't.
point. Good
He
point,
definitely
good
wasn't.
point.
I'm just saying. So there's some things, man.
Okay, I mean, I'll spare everybody today. We don't gotta pick winners.
Okay.
Unless they announce it, we'll double back another
Okay,
day.
yeah,
Right.
we'll do some predictions.
Okay.
Definitely.
But everybody in the chat and on YouTube when this drops.
You gonna make them pick a winner?
Yeah, pick a winner.
No, pick a
winner.
winner. Put it in
Right.
the chat.
I'm putting it right now.
Put
Y'all
the
pick
chat.
a winner. Y'all
There
pick
you
a
go.
winner.
Do the
Let's-
vote.
more numbers. They hate numbers, right? Okay. Av wins. Hollow wins.
Somebody screenshotting this and sending
Talk
a
to
tag.
me. Talk to me. Who wins? Oh, the chat's going hollow right now. I need everybody to vote, please. Turn your phone this way, not this way. Turn the phone this way and vote. There we go.
Yeah.
Vote, please. Please vote. Everybody vote. Vote, 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 vote.
Looks like Av.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Av.
Hollow creeping up.
This looks like Avenue.
Okay, it's getting a little even right now. It's 21 to 18. Everybody vote, please, so we shut this down.
Yeah.
You can move on. 23, 24, 19. Keep going. Keep going. Come on. Keep going. Let's work. Let's work. Keep going.
Keep it going.
Way more than that, y'all.
Let's look a little lopsided for Av. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, 20. It's kind of what we said already. We said 62, 62, 38. So that's kind of what it just was. All right, we can move on though.
Okay.
We throw them off a little bit. Champion. Gold. Sign up. Just lit over there. Miss might go through the compendium next, depending on what the executives pick. Easy to block, Captain. Causing a lot of trouble. Good and bad. Tighten up! Tighten up! Y'all mess. That's easy. That's his voice. Pardon me. But Murder Mook has popped his head back out. And he's saying the battle with Easy is getting interesting, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't get the exact quote. I'm checking the LTBR with exactly what he said, but he's saying it's getting interesting. Champion! Thank you for watching. And for more exclusive content and to be a part of the process, please subscribe to the Champion Gold Patreon. Salute. Shake my hand.
They tryna handle the wave, I can show 'em. I get my brothers paid like I owe them. Go crazy with a couple K's like I'm owed 'em. These haters in my face like I know 'em. Snakes all up in the grass till I'm on 'em. If they ain't in my clique, I don't bro 'em. My circle is tight knit like a